Hey guys, and thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Everything Local. Today I'm joined by Cam Williams from Athlete's Heart. Cam, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Josh.
My pleasure, my pleasure. A lot to talk about. I know a little bit about your journey. A lot of people don't. So take us from the beginning. Tell us a bit about you, a bit about what you're about, where you've come from and coming here.
Definitely, man. Well, what's happening, everybody? What's happening? I'm Cam. I come from California, United States, born and raised in a city called East Palo Alto. You know, I've slowly made my way, from there. Man, it landed in a unique environment, unique place. I'm out here in Australia. Katie, my wife, she wanted to come home. And so we made a way to do that. We wanted to raise our kids out here, better environment. Here we are.
Yeah. So you guys met in the States or you met here?
Yeah. So we met back in like 2005.
Yeah.
Right. We were 19. Right. So, we were young. Been together ever since. Started having kids. We had Elijah at about 24, 25, 2010, something like that. Yeah. And then we just been trying to make our way back to her home.
Yeah.
So,
So 3 kids moving from the States to Australia.
Yeah.
So tell us about that as a journey and some of the challenges that would have came off the back of that. I wouldn't imagine it would have been tough.
Man, it is. I'll touch on it a little bit because you're going to have to wait for next level. You're going to have to wait for next level. I'm talking I dive deep, but basically, moving from a whole nother country with 3 kids, tough.
I bet.
You know what I'm saying? It was a scary thing, you feel me? But shoot, man, we the type of people, we from the Silicon Valley. We rise to the occasion. We gonna meet the challenge, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make it happen no matter what. So we took our little money, started networking, meeting people, getting on our grind, man, doing what we had to do. She been doing real estate. I've been doing personal training. And so that was the grind right there.
Yeah. And I had the opportunity to work with Katie as well in a previous business, and the work ethic was just unbelievable. And seeing a lot of the stuff that you do out on social and the few different things that you got going on, which we'll touch on. The work ethic, was that something that always came natural to you from when you were in the States and you just brought that over here?
I am a hustler, man. That is just, I come from, so I like to say that the Bay Area is the land of entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about that. That who has this idea, you know what I'm saying, and how do we make this idea work?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to make an idea work, there's a whole lot that goes into it, and you've got to be ready to do whatever you have to do. You're going to have to talk to different people. You're going to have to implement different things. You're going to have to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? And coming from East Palo Alto, we're not expected to succeed.
Yeah.
You feel me? We are expected to fail. So we just gotta wear the mindset, we're gonna prove you wrong. We're gonna outwork you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do all that stuff. You may have been given the opportunity to do these things. I'm gonna go out and go make the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be satisfied on the look of your face when you see me succeeding when you didn't think I could.
Yeah.
So that sort of thing. That's just how we are.
Yeah, so that prove you wrong mentality, you can really see in how you conduct yourself in your business.
Right.
So let's talk about your PT business.
Let's do that. Yeah.
What is it that you got? What is it that you actually offer? And talk to us a bit about that.
Certainly, man. Well, with PT, my specialization, high intensity exercise for weight loss and stuff like that. Most of my clientele are moms. Regular people, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to enjoy life, have a better quality of life, reduce weight. Some of them got, they have knee issues, ankle issues, just real life problems, you know what I'm saying? So that's mainly what I do. I mean, it's changed a lot, my different demographic and stuff like that. But like I said, ultimately my target or my main clientele happens to be moms and stuff like that. I also like working with young kids, athletes, developing them, you know what I'm saying? Helping them to understand the potential that they have in themselves, and also try to coach them in a way, mentality wise. It's not just that we're playing a sport. It's not just that you may be able to do cool, fancy things. It's you got to believe in yourself and you got to push yourself. You can't neglect practice. You can't neglect your workouts. You can't goof off because there's going to be somebody else out there that you're going to play against who's going to want it way harder than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that disciplined mindset is something that I've observed from you for quite a while, from the social stuff that you put out on social, and not just from your group training and the stuff that you do around PT, but the small portion of your life that we see from a family perspective, from the kids side of it as well.
Definitely.
Is that discipline something that you grew up with as a kid as well?
Yeah, man. Like my dad, he did not play. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So my dad, he just did not play. He was really like, straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? And he was all about like, look, there's going to be distractions. You just got to learn how to handle those distractions. Got to navigate around them.
Yeah. So, did you find that tough when you were growing up to have that sort of discipline? And
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, when you were a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like you just want to do what you want to do. You're not really trying to listen to somebody else.
Yeah.
And you just, it's natural, right? Kids, they only know what their parents do for them, right? And until they get into a position where they have to do it for themselves, they just not going to.
Yeah.
But, as tough as my dad was, as tough as my mom was, look, we had to learn. I had to learn. And so that's just what it was.
And I love how that comes through in the way that you coach the kids. I mean, my kid's not at that age yet where they can do that sort of thing, but I'd love for them to have that sort of role model and someone there. And you can just see on your social by the stuff that you've put up on there, the way that you talk to the kids, like it's kind, but it's also very disciplined in the sense like, do this, get that outcome, right?
Right. Because I don't, I never want to like hurt the kids' confidence, and I don't want them to feel like Coach Cam don't like them. Yeah. It's just, I want them to understand like the greatness that they have in themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they may joke around because they don't seriously take themselves. It's like, no, you are that dude. You are that girl. You're going to be somebody someday. Yeah. So, hey, let's skip the games. Let's get it done. Yeah, that love-hate relationship, right? So happy to have a joke around, but when we're here to work, we go to work, right? Let's work, We play afterwards. So there's that, but sort of basketball is the one thing that you mainly focus on with your kids. Is that right? Certainly, yeah. And it's funny, too, because I just played basketball casually, back in the States as a kid. That's just what we did. We all watched the M1 tapes. We wanted to be like the professor. We wanted to be like Allen Iverson, do all the ball handling. Yeah. So that's where that kind of comes from for me. But I didn't really look at it as like a business opportunity until I would take Elijah over there to Normanhurst Park right, after school, because he started playing out here. Well, he continued playing once we got out here. Yeah. So I told him, look, man, I'll just take you to the park. I'll take you through all the stuff that I learned, when I was a kid. And we'll just do that, get you ready for these games. A couple of parents out there would watch me. When we would leave, we would have these little conversations and stuff. I'm like, all right, man. He had these two daughters, you know, they played. One day, their coach just didn't show up. So him and this other mom come up to me. They're like, hey, you're American and you black. Can you teach these girls basketball? I kid you not. True story, bro. This is exactly how it happened. Exactly how it happened, bro. So listen, I said, look, man, I will just show them the little bit of knowledge I got. I'll take, I'm a fitness dude. I don't really do basketball coaching like that. Yeah. But again, opportunity, I'm like, look, I'm not about to say no. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just do what I can. They loved it. They asked me to come back. Yeah. So I went home, started watching a whole bunch of YouTube FIBA coaching videos and stuff like that. Filled up a whole bunch of notebooks and just, man. Yeah, you look like the person that belongs as the coach on the team. I think if my son was on the other side and saw you coaching, I'd be like, we're in big trouble here. Hey, I try to use that. Intimidate those other intimidate the other coaches, those other teams. Are like, dang, I don't know if we're going to beat this team. I love it, man. That's awesome. Hey. And that's evolved into something a little bit different as well through your singing career. Or the rapping, or whatever. I mean, you'll elaborate a little bit more on that. And after talking to you just before off the audio, you were saying that's something that you've done previously. Yeah, before? Man. Yeah. So like who I really am, basketball, personal training, all of that, that's my day job. That's just what I do professionally. You know what I'm saying? I'm the kind of guy I really cannot hold down a real job, quote unquote. I've worked for people, you feel me? I can't just do it because I'm a person who has passion and vision. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I loved about, I loved my last gym that I worked at back in the States, but towards the end, I had all these ideas that I was trying to put out there. Creativity, it started being kind of blocked. You know what I'm saying? So I knew then, it's like, dang, I have to work for myself with my music. The music is who I really am. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it forever since I was like 9, writing songs since 12. You know what I'm saying? Recording music all throughout high school. And again, I talk about this in Next Level. Dropping in October, so y'all stay tuned.
So that's a new album that's coming out?
That's the album that's coming, yeah. So all throughout high school, man, that's what I did. I wrote rhymes, going from one class to the next, writing different songs. I love music. It's been on and off for a long time, you know what I'm saying? But anytime I'd go through like serious life-changing events, you know what I mean? Serious emotional things, where some people will hit the bottle, you know what I'm saying? Abuse alcohol. Some people will do drugs. Me, I always turn to music. You know what I'm saying? And words then will come to me. Inspiration will just come to me. And I just can't help but to, that's what I do. I rhyme.
Well, just expressing yourself.
Yeah, I express myself, through the music.
Yeah. And after listening to a lot of the tracks, it's really storytelling, isn't it? Like, obviously with the beat behind it. And it's not just as easy as storytelling.
Right.
But
that's what hip-hop artists do, man. We storytell, right? Whether it's about us, whether it's about what we've seen, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're communicating life experience, emotions through rhyme and rhythm and beat. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And what brought the mic back out again? Because when you first got here, it was all the PT stuff.
Yeah.
And I'd imagine that's what obviously pays the bills and that.
Right,
and now the mic's come out. What's been the reason behind that?
Oh man, that one's a deep one, Josh. You're gonna have to You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait till the album drops, bro.
So there's a song
I'll just put
there.
it to you. I'll just put it to you like this: serious, life changing. You know what I'm saying? Events, and it was unfortunate, but it just is what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? And I made it clear I can't not be this person because this is who I really am. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, friends and family, it's hard for them to accept, but they see it just is what it is, and that's what it always has been. So,
how's it been received? Because like in your songs, you talk about some pretty deep stuff.
Yeah.
Things that people might not appeal to some people.
Sure.
And you obviously got quite a vast clientele, not just from your mums, but you've also got the kids as well, right?
Right.
What's been the response in terms of that?
Oh man, so. Man, it has been crazy, bro, and crazy in all positive ways. You know what I'm saying? It's like the parents that I deal with, they looking at me like I'm just the greatest thing ever. Yeah. It's like, man, who is this dude? Yeah. I'm like, hey, this is who I am. The kids obviously love it. This morning, I'm taking them to school. I'm playing I Do Work. Elijah's in the backseat singing the words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I stay away from, using certain words. I don't really curse in my music like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I intend for it to be something that is like, it's just hip hop. I talk about a variety of different things, I want it to be something that you can play as a parent with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that I've been posting on my Instagram, that's not even my album stuff. That's just, I make it a show, man. I entertain people. Hey, this is the stuff I'm sending to my guy in LA. And other artists are actually going to be doing those songs, man. Yeah. I'm ghostwriting.
I love that. No, man, like I think that, you're not singing about drugs and killing people because that's not you, right?
That's not me, man.
That's not who you are.
Yeah, I never killed people. I did sell drugs at some point in my life, but that's, you don't glorify that type of stuff. I talk about how I talk more about the lessons that I've learned through going through all of that kind of stuff. But that's young stuff. You do young-minded things, you grow from there. I'm in my 30s.
Yeah.
So
you do things at that point in time that seems right. And
right.
You learn from that.
Right.
And some people, if they didn't do that, then they wouldn't be where they are today.
Exactly.
And they're doing it later on in life. But
right.
you
right.
you do what you do when you're young and you move on from that and you
exactly.
sort of learn and keep moving forward.
Right.
So what's next, right? Like, I know we've only been chatting for a short period of time, but it feels like, you do a whole lot of different things.
Yeah.
What's next for you? Like, what's upcoming apart from the album coming out?
Oh man, just honestly, what's next is just the music, really, bro. That's because I got this album coming out and just all that's going to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really just trying to bring more awareness to the talent that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Like the kids that I ball with, man. Those kids are deep, man. You know what I'm saying? I want them to get some
music
shine.
as well. They're doing the music stuff.
No, they're not.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
As far as like basketball, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we got a little video coming. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be working on. But like with that video, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to really spotlight these kids that I play basketball with. You know what I'm saying? They way deeper than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the old man out there, but. I mean, shoot, man, nobody's heard of Norman Hurst outside of Norman Hurst, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, but right now, I got San Jose, I got LA, I got the Bay Area paying attention to what I'm doing out here. You know what I'm saying? I want them to see, look, these who I'm associating with, these kids got talent, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, it's like absolutely inspirational. Like I've been watching you from the start. Like I said, I had the opportunity to work with Katie for a short period of time.
Yeah.
And there's something about her when the first day I met her, I was like, there's something good there. And I have a very, very high respect for people that have that work hustle and that are willing to get in there and grind against all adversity, against people telling them that they can't do certain things.
Right.
Just really going in there and grinding.
Yeah.
And again, from the start, you guys have absolutely done that. You've built an absolutely amazing business that both of you have done that. I'm loving the music stuff and I'm loving listening to the movie stuff and hearing more about the story as well, because I think this is part of the reason why we've done this podcast is because we don't get to hear enough about the businesses and the people that are within those businesses.
Certainly.
And more for me to be able to hear that. So look, man, kudos to you and absolutely amazing in business. I look forward to seeing the album come out. I look forward to seeing the music video. I know Rap's going to help you with that and get that out there. And I love that you're in helping with the kids and sort of doing all that stuff there. Man. So, man, look, congratulations to you. Is there anything else that you want to leave us with before we finish up?
Man, one more thing, and I'm hoping that the right artists that follow, you guys see this. Look, holla at me, okay? Do not sleep on me. I'm trying to give y'all boys an opportunity to get your music heard. You know what I'm saying? So if I reach out to you, and I offer you, you know what I'm saying, a verse or something like that, look, don't sleep on it. I am not playing. I am dead serious, bro. Y'all in my setup. Y'all see, I am not playing. So look, holla at your boy, bro. I want to give y'all cats a chance to shine, man.
Yep. So if there's anyone out there that listening that may be doing music in the background, singing, and maybe haven't come out with it or shown a lot of people, there's an opportunity here to talk to the man in the area, Norman Hurst. Probably the only one that I know that's doing this sort of thing in terms of the singing side of it or the hip hop side of it anyway, man.
Yep.
So congratulations. Look, we appreciate you being on the show. Thank you so much for sharing your journey.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro.
My pleasure. You can find you on Instagram, Facebook, all that sort of stuff
as
well.
Sir.
So hit you up. And guys, thanks again for tuning in.
All right.
Cheers.
Thank you for listening to the Everything Local podcast with Josh Saliba. We really want to push the community and showcase the local businesses by providing them a platform to tell their story. Support these businesses by following the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. If you are a business or know of a business in the local area and would like to feature them on an episode, please contact Josh Saliba with the contacts provided in the show notes. Tune in next week for another episode of the Everything Local podcast.